Hey folks, this is Vint with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're gonna play Kingdom New Lands. The Wild Age. It's important to stress that what you're looking at here is a pre-early access build, meaning it'll be on Steam's early access program in roughly 3 weeks' time. So everything that you're about to see is most definitely subject to change. Okay, so based on my introduction, you could probably guess that I have some issues. Let me tell you about a story about a game called Kingdom New Lands. In Kingdom New Lands, you take on the role of a monarch, and you build up a town, and there's some tower defense elements to that. You collect coins, you recruit peasants by dropping coins onto the ground, you spend coins to construct bows and sickles and hammers, different things like that. And the peasants will grab these tools and they will do various things. You can build walls in predetermined spots. You can build towers in predetermined spots. And every night there are these creatures that come at you from the left and right sides that come out of these portals. And you're trying to basically survive. The Wild Age, it just seems like a developer decided, you know what, I really like Kingdom New Lands. Let's just go ahead and make a game like it, except let's change the camera angle from 2D to a top-down diagonal view. Because almost everything in this game is inspired by Kingdom New Lands. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. However, it worries me. It's good because I love Kingdom New Lands, and more of it is obviously a good thing, but at the same time, I'm a little worried. I'm a little worried that the developers of Kingdom New Lands will go, you know what, they're copying our game almost exactly. Let's do something about it. I'm not an attorney. I don't know jack about the legal stuff behind game development. Maybe the developers behind this game are completely within their rights to do this. All I'm saying is, I'm a little concerned. Let's show you what I've done so far. I've played one game off camera. Settings menu, master, music, ambient, language, hours format, graphics. You've got various sliders here. I highly recommend turning off motion blur. The game is almost unplayable, at least to me, with it on, just because I get motion sickness. Everything else I left on. Controls, you can't rebind anything, but you can see the keybinds here. You can also choose your control method by changing the controllers here. I'm using a mouse and keyboard for the record. Okay, so now that we've got that out of the way, let's jump into this. There is an island editor that I have not messed with, but I'm going to hit continue. You do have the ability to customize your monarch. You are going to get like a king or queen in this game on horseback. What I do like is that when you're customizing your character, you can get different mounts and other things. Let me actually show you what that's like. If I hit escape and I go to customize character, the game will take me to a customization screen. And again, you'll get this screen whenever you start a new game. So you'll be able to customize your character right out of the gate. So you can choose between different avatars. So you pick the one that you want. However, a lot of this stuff is locked until you complete certain achievements. To unlock this wizard, on the right, I have to finish target on Island 7. The game is broken up over several islands. You can change the color. There's no limit there. You can change your mount. You can get a bear. You can get a wolf, tiger, a huge bunny. But again, a lot of these are locked. You have to complete an achievement. Like I have to hunt 1,250 rabbits in order to do that. So yeah, you can pick from whatever you have unlocked at this point. Pets, I don't have any pets right now. Everything's locked. Coin, you can change the look of your coin whenever they drop into the environment. Bag, you can change the color of your bag. And coat of arms, well, it's one thing I don't like here. The slider is so like, there's 29 variants and trying to cycle through these, you could use the left and right arrows, but if you're trying to use the mouse to pick, it's very difficult to be precise. So I highly recommend that you do left and right with the arrow keys, and that way you can toggle between them a little bit more easily. I just chose the last one to make it simple. But there you go. So you can customize your character. And I just beat this last island, so I'm ready to move on to the next one. Before I do, I'll go ahead and show you a little bit of what I've done. But essentially, if you've played Kingdom New Lands, you'll be able to jump into this game without any problem. So, again, you start the game off here. You have nothing, save for this blacksmith. If you hover your mouse over it long enough, a tooltip will pop up and it'll tell you what it'll cost to build a hammer, and it's intended for a certain job, in this case, builders. Then you've got your bower over here, creates bows. If you go near a huge rock, you can build a tower. Again, I don't know how many times I'm going to be able to tell you. Like, I have a feeling that I'm going to set the record for this game is just exactly like Kingdom New Lands, because I'm going to be saying it throughout this entire video. Walls, everything is in a predetermined spot. You can upgrade them. Farms are built near these streams. Again, like in Kingdom New Lands. There are treasure chests that you can find in the environment, and these treasure chests contain coins. Again, there are peasants that you can recruit. Just right-click, drop the coin, and off they go. They run back to your village there. You can assign trees to be chopped down. Hold in right mouse button, and an axe person will come down. Now, there are axe people in this game. Builders would normally do that in Kingdom New Lands, but there's actually an axe tool for people that just chop down trees. But yeah, there are treasure chests in the environment. You get coins that way. So yeah, chop down trees using the coins that you have in the bottom right-hand corner. If you go far enough to either side, you'll come across this portal-looking thing. This one's different than the other one I saw. I think it's because this one doesn't spawn enemies, at least on this level. The other one had like a pentagram. Oh, and here's the blood moon. That's another thing. Every so often, every 5 days, I notice that there's like a blood moon. The enemies are tougher and there's more of them. But instead of creatures spawning, it's humans, I think. They're like cultists. Yeah. Oh, you can also right-click to feed your mount. If you want to, you've got a stamina bar for your horse, and it'll go down as you run. So you can right-click on the ground to feed your horse and increase the stamina bar. Doesn't sound like any game I've ever played. The combat in this game is laughable. The enemies will go after you, and if they hit you, you lose coin. As you can see, there's no arrows. I can't see a darn thing. There's no health bar on my wall to tell me how many more hits it can take. There's no animation for them hitting the wall. So I guess I'm winning? I don't know. Alright, and there are limits to what you can upgrade for now. As you beat other islands, these unlocks will become available. Like, for example, I upgraded this central town center from tier 1 to tier 2, I think tier 3. If I want to upgrade it to tier 4, I have to improve my stone shrine to tier 1. Or there are other requirements, like you have to beat Island 4 before you can upgrade this any further. So, long story short, you're going to be forced to be playing other islands and beating these other islands in order to further your village. Like, you cannot max your village here. your starting village that you get on map 1. You can't max that out because there's certain requirements that need to be done on other islands before you even do this one. So that's the extent of it. I've survived 10 days. I've beaten the first map. Let's go and continue to the next island, and I'll show you some more content. It looks like the game has... looks like 8 islands. There's also a free play mode. But we're going to go ahead and do Island 2. And there's easy, normal, and hard difficulty on the bottom right now. That's one thing I do appreciate. Kingdom New Lands was just like, you know what? We hate you. Die. I don't care how hard it is. Get good. They didn't care, the developer. But at least the developers here are implementing things, quality of life things that I would like to have seen in Kingdom New Lands. Alright, so here we are. We're starting off again. New village. Let's just right-click on the campfire like in Kingdom New Lands. Let's go ahead. Are these guys recruited yet? No. 1, 2. Let's get an archer. And let's get a builder. Let's build a wall. Main target is to hunt 100 animals. And to spawn more animals, we cut down trees so that meadows will be fruitful and all that jazz. Doesn't sound like any game I know either. As you can see, the active, archers killing animals, that'll get you some money. Here's a rune. I've never seen that before. I'm assuming I can build here for some reason. 7 coins to do what? A stone shrine. This allows me to build a wall tier 3, a tower tier 3, and a town center tier 4. So like in Kingdom New Lands, you're going to be finding objects in the environment that you can upgrade, which by extension allow you to further your technology level. Alright, so I guess what I'm going to do at this point, see if I can recruit anyone else, see if I can find some treasure chests to kickstart my economy. Here's something here. Enemies in this game will hit you. I haven't stuck around long enough to know if they can kill you, but if they hit you, you drop these coins, they take the coins, and they run. You're not wearing a crown to lose, like in Kingdom New Lands. And in Kingdom New Lands, if you lost that, game over. So I know I'm complaining a lot here, but I think I have a right to be concerned with the direction this game is going. And again, this is a game that is 3 weeks away from being available to the general public in the form of early access. So the developer has time to implement things that will set it apart from Kingdom New Lands. And I'm hoping they do. I'm hoping they do. Like, this could be an awesome alternative to Kingdom New Lands, but if it's going to be an exact clone, I'd be a little hesitant to keep playing it, because what if the developers of Kingdom New Lands notice and are like, what's up with this? Some developer just copied our game and made it look a little different. Let's go ahead and sue them. Again, I don't know if that's a possibility. I'm not a lawyer. But, why would I want to invest in a game that may not be around for very long? You know what I'm talking about? So, yeah. So it looks like they're attacking from the north this time around on this map. Now I have to pay attention to the bottom half of the map to see if they come and attack me from that side too, because that will affect how you manage your people. Like if you're being attacked from the north, then you want to build your farms to the south because farmers will stay on the farm. Okay, so this pentagram, that's an indicator to me that, you know, that's an active gate and they will be coming through that. Because on Island 1, there was no pentagram on the north end and no one came out of that. But there was a pentagram symbol on the south gate and people did come out of that, or whatever they are, they came out of that. All right. I'm desperately looking for chests, but I'm not seeing them. Sometimes they're hidden. There's one. Oh, and there's also a merchant that will stop by. If you give him a coin, the next day he'll come by with like 4 or 5 coins. Again, heavily inspired by Kingdom New Lands. You know, you guys should come up with your own drinking game. Every time I say, like Kingdom New Lands, feel free to take a shot. Or, if you're a kid, have some milk. Alright, more archers, please. Upgrade that, I suppose. Well, yeah, we'll order more of those. Let's go and upgrade that. 12 coins left. Oh, that's the guy there in red. So if I go over to him, he gives me coin, right-click, hold and right-click. Now I've given him a coin. He'll go home. Yeah. Oh, new building. Let's go ahead and build an axe. Alright, now I'm very curious to know if they come at me from this side. So let's find out. That's an open chest there. Oh, there we go. If your peasants get attacked in this game and get hit by enemies, then they will drop their tool that they're using. Again, like in Kingdom New Lands. Oh, no, they are coming at me from this side. Yeah, notice. I think I dropped a coin there. I can't be sure. They don't care about that merchant, though, that's for sure.
Attack! Enemy down! Move out!
Alright, so now that we're being attacked by both sides, we're going to want to upgrade our walls on both sides. Maybe build a tower or two. You get a decent amount of money from trees, so I'm going to go ahead and order that to happen. Day 3. So I think you guys get the idea. I don't want to spend too much time on this. I want to give the game some more time to cook, see what the developers can come up with on their own. I don't want to trash the game here because, again, Kingdom New Lands is a lot of fun. By extension, this is too. I just feel like the developers need to come up with some original ideas. Don't make this an exact copy-paste. There are so many things in this game that could have been different that are exactly like Kingdom New Lands. So, like, I understand Kingdom New Lands was successful. I get that. But let's try to be different. Let's try something different. Let's try new things. When all of your gameplay... I mean, if it plays like Mario and jumps like Mario and slides down the flagpole like Mario, then it's probably a Mario game. I'm just saying. So, let's do something a little different. But... that's an argument for another day. If you guys want to see more gameplay, let me know. If you guys haven't already, subscribe to me on Twitch and YouTube. That way you can stay up to date with any new content I'm going to publish. This is Vince. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.